Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Now we from group 55 want to LAX for our third discussion. So before we go far, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Faris Azwan bin Muhammad Rohan. My metric number is 184064.
Hi, my name is Siti Aisyah binti Azmi. My metric number is 183092. Hi, my name is Hajira binti Hadik. My matrix number is 183008. Hi, my name is Adil Azura binti Sita and my matrix number is 18240. Hi, my name is Nur Izzah Hidayah. My matrix number is 183354. Hi, my name is Nabiha. My matrix number 181676. My name is Fatima Azhara. My matrix number is 182487. Hi, my name is Salasia Shahira binti Zamsuri and my matrix number is 184336.
Hi, my name is Azwan Ismail bin Ibrahim. My metric number 181737.
And I am Jeremy Joseph Ryman. My metric is 182120.
Okay, now everyone have introduced themselves. So for third discussion, we want to discuss about the what team we want to choose. So who want to start first? To suggest their team. Okay, no one to start. I start first. Okay. I think I choose electronic device like phones. Because now we live in a full of technology. So as we can see, for example, we take iPhone. iPhone has many of new iPhone 8, iPhone X Plus. So when we can take that as a good advertisement for our discussion, for our next discussion. So I think electronic device is good for the next discussion. So how about you, Azwan?
I think I am the same boat with you.
Oh, good.
Because I myself pretty like I always update to the gadget nowadays. Like we have iPhone 10, Google Pixel 2 are just coming out, and a lot of Samsung Note 8, a lot of that are coming out, and many of them making ads for selling, right? So it's a very good time right now to discuss about electronic gadgets. So what do you think, Fatin?
Like electronic gadget, fashion also famous nowadays. Yeah, you agree? I agree. Fashion like sportswear, key for adult and for women, men, many categories of fashion. So we can choose fashion.
Okay.
As for me, I think if we commercialize a video about home appliances, it will help the housewife or a woman at home to use latest technology for their ease of life. So I think if we discuss about home appliances, it may give many choice to the housewife so that they also, although they stay at home, they also may catch up with the latest technology nowadays. For me, I would like to choose fashion advertisement because fashion nowadays are very popular and we are have trending. So everyone wearing a fashion that on latest trending. How about yes, I think fashion theme is like one of the most important theme for a commercial advertisement because if you can see that fashion is like a trend sector and it's like from time to time we want to know what type of fashion and what kind of fashion that we want to wear. So if we commercialize commercial and advertisement about fashion, clothing, what else? Shoes, sport shoes, and heels, for example. I think people will attract more when they found the advertisement about fashion interesting. And yeah, I think fashion advertisement is like um, it's like very nice out of all. So that's why I choose fashion as my.
Okay, as for me, I think I will have to say gadget is the best thing because nowadays when you see everyone has a cell phone. Everyone is updated with everyday things, and according to the world statistics, Malaysians are the world most, how to say, they use cell phones the most, meaning that we are the most updated people in the world. This is a very surprising fact because uh, information nowadays run through social media. We don't really listen to radio anymore. We don't really watch TV in college and in university, but we depend on cell phone. So that is my reason why I think we should choose gadget as our theme because as you know, when we pick cell phones, we actually have a variety of choices. We have from Samsung or Lenovo, Apple, and all sort of brands, but we don't know what to choose, what to pick because there are so many, and that's why when we look at advertisement on cell phones, and then there we will make a decision. And to that, I hope you guys will agree that gadget is the best theme for our next discussion. And anyone has opinion on that or any other opinions?
I would like to agree with Jeremy, but electronic doesn't just stop at cell phone. But may I correct you, Jeremy? We don't call cell phone anymore, we call smartphone because we can do anything right. But electronic doesn't stop there. It goes to laptops, calculators, anything that I work on with technology, right? Fridges, television, many things. Even cars, you can say is a gadget, electronic. Because nowadays they got cars like Tesla, right? That uses screen on the phone, that uses computer to run their engines and so on. So like television, do you know LG? LG, right? Nowadays, LG has made a TV that's so flat you can just stick it on your wall, and you won't even notice what's there. It was freaking flat. I'm sorry, I'm using bad language. I mean, it was super flat, like really thin. It's like you guys have a pen like this marker, right? This marker, the TV was like this flat, even flatter than this. So you can imagine that how far we advanced in technology and electronics. So from that, we can see that electronic has many things to offer to us to discuss. So I hope you guys will give a thought about electronic and see how amazing it was, how we have evolved from using a phone with a keypad, and nowadays we're just touching screens, right? So what do you guys think about electronic?
I think electronic is a good idea, but I want to say that I agree with fashion thing because fashion range is so wide. We have clothing, pants, shoes, yeah. Out of study. So it's easy for us to just search commercial for fashion. And also, I'm sure that we will found many interesting commercial for fashion because yeah, they have to make a really interesting commercial for fashion to attract people to go shopping and buy their clothes. So I think fashion is a good thing. Yeah, I think I agree with Fatima because we know fashion has so many types like for feminine, for casual. Like you are like smart casual too. You were like sport, and we all like feminine. So we all wear clothing fashion every day. We cannot use cell phone every day, but we need to wear something every day, even we're asleep. And yeah, I think the advertisement can go to high, middle, and low class too. So I think we have more choice into fashion. Okay. Okay. I will choose the clothing advertisement because people nowadays many people will search the good or the quality clothes for them. So for this new era, we can see many type of the clothing, uh, such as like Ira and Dimas, but Dimas say. So I think I will choose clothing fashion. Seems like majority choose fashion, right? And I think the strong reason for choosing fashion as our commercial video is because the widest or the weaker the how to say the strongest prospect is women because women likes to buy things, right? And women likes to go shopping. So I think if we discuss or if we research about commercial on fashion, it's a huge opportunity to yes, maybe to learn about how to commercialize.
As you can see that fashion is like one of the crucial thing in our life besides electronic gadgets. Right?
I would like to disagree on that because you can see that as you said now, as you said just now, it's only a women, right? Guys is not into fashion so much. Maybe some guys, just the same as electronic. Some women also are into electronic, right? So you can see that maybe fashion will only like our three we doesn't know what kind of fashion right now, what kind of thing or trend that you guys do that you guys doing like summers or whatever, right? What kind of season I don't care, right?
Yes.
I don't even know. I just wear what I see from me, my closet just like $2-3 I just pick and like that. Maybe for the woman $3, what the heck going to wear today, right? Oh,
Can't wait to eat.
So you can see that for guys, fashion are not really like a thing for us. But electronic is a thing that for both world. Women also enjoy electronic, right? You guys also use that. Got see that Samsung, iPhone and so on, right? So you can see that maybe from discussing about electronic, we can gain more. Maybe we can gain more. Maybe in terms of new things you can learn about new technology, right? Because nowadays advancing so fast, there are new things that we doesn't even know that exist, right? Nowadays even the phone company are so much in China rather than in other world in other side of the world, right? Like from China there's so many as Xiaomi, I don't know, Oppo, Sony. Mostly of them just come from there. So you can see that electronic confirm more than fashion already. I know fashion there's a lot of company, but I think electronic are growing even faster than fashion. So maybe electronic can benefit us more.
Okay, I want to add. So I want to talk about the what Hazira said before. She said that the phone is not always we are not always use every day. But I want to disagree that because I think now we live in a world that have technology.
Well,
So
what about if you go to camp?
yes.
You use your phone?
Oh, sorry. But I think it's not everywhere. Okay.
So not everywhere is not every day. Not every time.
Okay. In my you said for example you said before in sleep we need to wear the clothes. Of course we need to wear clothes. So so I think if we want to go to sleep we just wear what we want to wear. We don't need to be a fashion when we sleep. It's not important, right? So
It's important when you wear it.
I don't care. So I think the point is I don't agree with the fashion team. So anyone want to add?
Let me just add something. To be honest, as Malaysian myself, what I can compare us as Malaysians and those in the Western world is that their interest in fashion is very vast and very diverse because they have 4 seasons and we only have 1 season. So that 1 season is
Two seasons. Two seasons. Hot
Raining
and cold.
season.
and fruit season I know, but then the thing is that when we wear clothing, it's only one type of clothing. But when we live in 4 seasons countries, they have winter clothing, they have summer clothing, autumn and fall clothing. So they have very when you go to their house, they have very a lot of kind of clothing, and that's actually because of their climate factor and their weather factor. And this leads to big companies like, let's say, Calvin Klein or H&M and everything. They have designed so many kind of clothing, ranging from winter to autumn and summer and all that sort of things. And that's why they love fashion so much. But then in our country, we when we go to shopping malls, we oftenly see 4 seasons clothing. We see this kind of clothing throughout the year. It's the same kind of fashion. It doesn't evolve. When we only The only country that we look towards to is Korea because I know most Malaysians love Korea so much and they adore their fashion and because we are Asian minded and that's why most of the fashion comes from Asia. But when we talk about fashion from the Western world, it the only time when we can apply is their summer clothing.
Yes.
Which when I made a research, actually the advertisement of fashion advertisement, mostly that what we can apply is the summer clothing because we cannot wear winter clothing in Malaysia. That's ridiculous. Any thoughts on that or any other things?
Sorry to interrupt, Jeremy, but I think you've got a wrong idea about fashion in Malaysia because I think in Malaysia we got lots of festivals. We got Eid Mubarak, Chinese New Year that represents their own culture. So in that aspect also we can see that we can get a lot of a lot of variety of fashions. You know, yes. To compare it with those days and nowadays, the fashions we can see right the evolution of fashions. For example, in baju kurung, nowadays we got the modern baju kurung, and same goes to other culture. So I think fashion it's like the most it's one of the most important things for us besides gadgets. And if you said that men doesn't really care about fashion, I think you got a wrong perception, thinking. Because I think men nowadays they really care about their fashions, their styles. Even if you want to go to class also, you think about what you want to wear, right? Right?
No.
No.
I just
Okay.
see.
For example, you can see Jeremy now for today, right?
Just
Before you wear that shirt, I mean that shirt, you must think of it first, right? Right.
Yes.
So so yeah, that's the importance of what fashion's advertisement is on the
Okay.
Yeah, I support style. Other than Malaysia have many festival, fashion range we can have from babies to kids to teenagers to adults and even old people. So yeah, it's big range. So yeah, fashion is a wide category. I think yeah, fashion is a good choice to make commercial discussion.
oh, okay.
Okay. Before that we have discussed about three themes, right? About the electronic and home appliances and fashion, but we don't talk about home appliances. So we can get rid of the teams. So we have two teams, and after I heard after I hear what Salasia said, I think I want to change my opinion. Sorry, because I think right Malaysian has many of the festival. So many of the fashions that we can show. So I think I changed my mind to fashion. I think. So how about you, Fatin? Do you want to stick to your team?
Yes. I think fashion also describe who you are, describe what kind of you are. It express your character.
Oh,
And I want to add about fashion. If you buy clothing, the clothing still can be kept in our wardrobe. But if we buy a gadget and almost 5 years, the gadget will suddenly default. Yeah. And we just throw away. And fashion is long. Throw away? You know, when it falls, you need to throw.
sure what? Okay. No, like say based on that. So yes, I know. But actually, device so can be checked in, right? When you buy a new phone, you can check in your phone just to decrease the phone. Just to decrease, right? The 2 to 300 when you own phone, right? But after I hear all of your point about fashion, I come out with a second thought. So I think maybe fashion is a good thing to be discussed. As the variety you say about Malaysia, right? Malaysia, I know they have a lot of culture. They have a lot of races here. Chinese, Indian, and Malays, and a lot of and others. Okay, so we can see that we also evolve in terms of fashion, right? Just like what I said, we got the modern, the baju kurung. Even our guys baju Melayu also have turned into like I think every state has its own kind of style, right? In terms of baju kurung and baju Melayu. So we can see that maybe fashion can benefit guys like us to learn a little bit about fashion, right? Maybe to dress a little bit well, as we can people say how you dress tell you who you are, right? Like if you dress like shopping person, people will say that it's just you like is a dirty person, I suppose. If you dress well, then people say maybe he's a clean person, right? You know, like that. I know a lot of people judge, like especially Malaysian. Of course, we judge everyone in Malaysian, so it's not a good thing, but it's a I think a stereotype. Everyone see that Malaysian love to judge people. Never mind. So it's not what we're discussing right now. So I think fashion is a good thing to discuss, and we conclude that fashion is next thing, right?
Okay. Now all of us agree, right? So that's all for our discussions. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.